I want to just check both of these. Alright, looks like it's at least coming up on YouTube. Which reminds me I need to reconnect this one and also Twitch chat. There it is. Not sure if it's up on Twitch at the moment, unfortunately. It just says offline for that. So we will just continue on with this, I think. There it is. Okay, yeah, I can't hear myself on the YouTube one at the very least, so let me reactivate the chat here just in case. And also launch my game because we are gonna continue back with Limbus Company. I have been wanting to stream. I've had a very annoying morning, unfortunately. I already got the 22 bytes of— what do you mean there's another 22 bytes of data? Come on, I already got your first bytes. How do you have more? Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna have to redo all this stuff for Twitch as well now. Because, so, I tried to do something new. I wanted to add Streamlabs. However, for whatever reason, I just could not get it to work. I don't know if Auto Configuration Wizard was the true key I needed to make all of it work or whatever. But it just seemed like too much of a hassle, so unfortunately no alert bot, none of that fun stuff. Maybe I just have to download the Streamlabs app itself, or program, and then just stream directly from there instead of trying to do OBS. Don't know. It's just really a shame, because I really did want— my gosh, my bitrate is unstable on Twitch. At least it's going, but like, geez, I just saw it. Hopefully it'll just get better on its own. I can only assume that, because I don't know otherwise. Like, if I can do anything about the stuff on Twitch. But yeah, no Streamlabs, no fun stuff of like— because I even set up like a little— but I hate you. How dare you show your face again? Why is this immediately after beating the wave fight to— like, how do we go from this? I'll do the after fight, because I did beat Way. I had to do it away from stream just because it was going to be an annoying thing. Yep, telling us that, you know, Zishun is ahead. Please, you must. Listen, buddy, you're not looking so good. The nasty wound Lihan gave you starting to bleed again. Gee, Zishun's Heisha will be here soon. Stay here and wait for their arrival. Don't you worry about a thing, Mr. Wei. Zishun's gonna be just okay. Totally. Did you already forget who taught her? Oh, aw, poor Wei. Thankfully, we have the bestie for this. Zishun became the Hark transform hung on to a nest that served its lowest, which, you know, includes you as well. But yeah, I went through too many hoops for Streamlabs to work. I put in a little GIF for when people join. I tried working the chat box out, even did custom color and all that. I had to like log in so many times just to merge the YouTube, and now it's all for basically nothing. And seriously, Twitch, why are you like why are you so unstable with the bitrate? Like, can I actually show this off? Like, look at this bitrate here. Like, it's just insanity. Like, if I can actually zoop it over. Yeah, here's all the back-end stuff. Where is it? There it is. 8,000 kilobytes. That's basically nothing. So I think this is mostly going to be a YouTube stream at this point, given it's... What do you mean average bitch stream is too high? I'm so confused by this. I hope I can get this to work. Cause like, what the heck? I really want to stream to both places, but if Twitch is just not working out, I just have to go back to YouTube, I think, then. It was you, your big sister Yuan-chan's final exam. The guy that basically killed Honglu the first time. But also didn't because of, you know, shenanigans. And also the final teacher who gave like +5 or +8 to everything. If you're gonna kill me anyway, why didn't you just take me out from the get-go instead of wasting all that time teaching me? Don't tell me you helped teacher just to make this fight more fun for yourself. Well, I'm not even surprised. Doggone Yon's full of backstabbers anyway. Do not ever trust anyone who approaches you first. It is a saying that saved a lot of lives in Hongyuan and the city. I mean, honestly, so true. I forgot a bit of my edge when I was swinging those sticks. A silken bag of dried wolfsbane powder. I feel like that's come up a couple times before. Yeah, that was the... Okay. Why would I use that to claim my pupil's life when I could use it to pay off my tab and buy me food? You... Really, dude? Incredible. Just incredible priorities. My life has thus far been one of the rivers and footpaths, drifting higher and thither. What a weird word. Oh no, drifting hither and thither, still weird words, as the currents took me, a meaningless life of having gained nor left nothing behind. Wouldn't you know it, this kid who just become the next hierarch, for the first time in the history of family hierarchy, refused the true master of Hongyuan. Those with vision for the future of Hongyuan would grip the land as though it belonged to them, and Hongyuan, trapped in the grasp of a series of intrepid individuals, grew dark and suffocating. The other people, who initially seemed to have been included in the lessons as nothing more than an extra, may as well have forced the lessons out of me. And after a while of frolicking with the bumbling hierarch and a particular nasty pupil, it seems that I shared all that I know with the both of you. Have all been without a speck of falsehood. Alright, please tell me. Alright. Now I'm kind of. Because if it's only Zishan here. Yep, it's only a Zishan fight. She got +4 offense and defense, though. There's the Merceau line. Jeez.
중요한 건 내가 어떤 사람인지 알게 하는 것. 더 이상 두렵지 않아.
Nope, no cut-in for this one. Maybe on the second one? Nope.
다른 누구도 아닌 나 자신을 들여다봐야 해.
Alright, Zishan, just keep cheese those numbers. What the heck? It was fun. Jeez, and you got the stagger off.
지도자라면 동료를 포기하지 않아.
11-3. Jeez. Clash lose, deal a -80% damage. Incredible. Well, look at that again, the negative 80%. And she got the bestie cut in. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh.
그 해결사의 역경에 비하면
What a move. Alright, that went a lot better than I expected. I was honestly still worried it was gonna be an us fight, but no. Still kind of wish we could. Heck yeah, let's go, Faust. You're so good. You're so based. Man, you just did so well that fight. You really put it all together. Also, I see now this is how people got the most valued employee 0% thing. Like, I've seen that post come up and down every time I go on Twitter. And I was always curious how they did that. Alright, and now we have to do back to normal fighting.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
Gotta fight the Heisho.
어떤 시간과 공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을진 몰라도 그때를 위해서
Looks like it might be
미리
an
응원을
annoying
녹음해야 한다는 거군요. 아 이런, 이것도 녹음되고 있는지는 미처 몰랐네요.
Good job, Esau. Oh my, I hope you win with this move. And you got the stagger. I was not expecting the stagger, but I'm very happy for it.
관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고. 제가 늘
그간의 전투
말씀드렸죠.
경험 쓸모가 없지.
저는 언제
Dang it, Sinclair, you
모든
have
걸
plus
감당합니다.
15 sanity on them.
한 조치였습니다.
틈을 끊어. 공격 능력 평가? 잠깐. 양호.
어우, 제대로 꽂혔는데.
Who got staggered? Ryoshi. Why are you like the weakest of the Heishos? Ryoshi would feel so strange.
불가 위야.
That it just feels like Otis is fine from the looks of things. Hello, Twitch streamer. Sorry if the stream is kind of weird. It just is unstable for me apparently. I'll have to look into it after stream because I had to re-auto config just because of me trying to do Streamlabs. I think broke some things or something. And so maybe this unstable thing might be part of that. I don't fully know. I hope it can be fixed. Because I do want to keep on multi-streaming and stuff, but like, if it just isn't working out, it doesn't work out. So until then, I will monitor it closely.
이 풍진 세상에서 힘껏 살아가느라 수고
Gosh,
많으셨어요.
Ryoshi, you're like 2 seconds
이제
from
모든 짐
death
놓으셨으니
practically.
그 끝에 고요한 휴식이 있기를. 헤어내리.
And of course, okay, so you are just dead here. If one more person attacks you, Ryoshi, I think you do just die.
아직 모자라.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한테 조금 멀겠지만 원더풀한 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
저기요. 움직임이 멈췄는데 괜찮으신가요? 단테님. 아무래도
okay.
의식을 잃으신 것 같아요.
I'm not sure if Ryoshi died or if she just evacuated. Oh, she retreated, okay. I mean, that's good at least, because she's at least safe now, I suppose.
나아가주게.
Let's go, Isan. Honestly scared you're gonna lose that one somehow.
이미
I'm gonna change the game a little bit, I think. Just in case, because I do not know how different the volumes are between me and the game. Because I know I kind of talk low, or it's just like hard to hear me. At least from what friends have told me when I'm like in Discord calls with them. How many? Okay, these are the final 5, gotcha. Then if that's the case, we're just gonna bust out some egos, I think.
나아가주게.
Darn, so close to that.
다들 첫 여정을
Okay, we get a
시작했을
stagger
때보다
there at least.
정말 강해지셨네요. 내일
And this should at least kill the ones that are staggered.
승리를 위해서요.
Surely.
효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Come on, Otis. Well, I guess your sanity is 15, apparently.
살을 베어내고
무상한 목숨. 불끈에 지원해.
Dang.
아,
Couldn't get
여기서
that
이런
one.
공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
Alright, surely this is the last round, though. I'll throw everything in to make sure it is.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
아직 모자라.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the last round. Okay.
수가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
이제 깨우치시게.
Let's go.
아직 모자라. 여러분들. 왜 그렇게?
Okay, I'm not sure how this fight's gonna go because I see the masters there, so it seems like we're gonna be able to reach Zishan.
중요한 건
Okay, no, it's Zishan's having her fight, we're having our fight, gotcha. It's also, jeez, those.
좋아.
She's just full up on skill and attacks, jeez. Heck yeah, I get her to see the Rojo stuff.
그 해결사의 역경을 피하면
Her saying jackpot's so cute.
꽃처럼 화려한 바람처럼 가볍지만
And I think Rojo to say jackpot is one of her skills. Then all will be good in the world.
전부 보인다고.
No, you're still too far away from the server. Just like I thought you were.
더 이상 두렵지 않아. 지도자라면
Okay, what did that evade skill do for you? 15 species. What a lineup.
자, 알고 있는 걸 전부 말해.
Hooray, we made it. So they're not beasts of Hongyon for nothing, eh? They just had to get between me and my pupil spar. Jeez, those creepy eyes. You've been working for... Of course he has been, Sinclair. My service is to no one but the bottle. I mean, true, I guess. Still doesn't change the fact that you are working with her, though. To have all 12 masters squeeze into battle when things were just starting. To get interesting is quite discourteous, don't you think? Just as Sinclair and the Night Drifter were locked in an argument. Oh no. The Heisho beast who followed us into the room swung with purple arms at Jiazi shown without hesitation. The slithering serpent arm which suddenly extended into a considerable length. We're stopped inches from Jiazishin's neck by the... Nice! Now that's one put... Oh my shit, come on, dude. We say the same, might as well let me take all the blame for your failure. But the Heisho wordlessly stood their ground. What is gonna happen here? Is it gonna be him backed up by them then? It is, okay, it is just that, yeah. Good god, the amount of skills on this board though. I've got Zishan to clash one of them. Which doesn't that guy, okay. Okay, we do at least get a starting amount of sanity, so it's not completely unfair. But at the same time, this also is just kind of stupid, I think. Gotta get you. Actually... every clash is accounted for at the very least.
꽃처럼
I
화려한
assume Jishin is just gonna...
바람처럼
No, actually, she's not gonna destroy him. She did a hefty amount of damage at the end there, though. Let's go, besties! Alright, honestly, good job, Otis. And then, yeah, I kinda expected... Okay. Thank you for, overcoming my expectations there. It's, jeez, Yisong and Roji. Yeah, I don't care for your evade. Just having any clash wins on you is insane already. But it couldn't last forever. Stupid evades. And then, yep, you just get your red coin at minus 80% damage.
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다.
배도에 잡담이 끼어드는 것은 좋지 않소.
이런 부수적인 효과를
Where's
기대했었죠.
Ishan's attack gun, actually? Clashing this one? Okay. Good to know. If I move you to there, is that fine? No, it's still 917. We can at least focus down some of the backup. Jeez, Ishan. Getting those free staggers everywhere. Let's go, another stagger on our part.
다들
Almost death
첫
even.
여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아왔는데도
Come on. Dang it.
감회가 새로워요.
Okay, she's getting staggered. Or not, apparently. This is not going well, though. I need to get rid of all these Haitians. Just because, like, then I can just have Zishan focus down the master.
같이
그만둘
배웠던 걸
생각이 없어
써먹을 때야.
보이네요. 저분이 포기하지 않는 건 악에 바친 고집 때문일까요? 아니면 차마 내려놓을 수 없는 자신만의 이유 때문일까요?
Oh, representation get married even by that guy? Shoot, okay. We'll change you over to there then. And you can kill that guy. Stupid bosses having the extra coin weight steal. Really need it to kill all the other stuff. Thank you, Zishan, for that one, though. Jeez. And then the other student can help take down the master.
모든 결과들은
Representation made her go. Gives us some extra sanity to work with at the very least. And got a kill. That's another one down.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐
Heck yeah, we beat the evade.
알겠지만.
And then, yep, let's go. Alright, we're slowly working our way through them all.
직원들이
It is
우수한
now
환경에
just the
있습니다.
master.
관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고
This has
있었다는
definitely gotten
결과겠죠.
easier to handle.
이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고
Zishan
하더군요.
taking down probably the big
긍정적인
attack from him. This one's just gonna go unclashed, unfortunately. Oh, wait, one side guard. Oh, never mind then. There we go. Now everything's accounted for. And we can get some victories going. Alright, this fight should... Jeez.
무형,
Using his own move against him.
무념.
And then having it used back in her. Nice. Alright, that honestly was really cool. To see her use his move on him. Unfortunate, but I think we'll at least get the stagger here.
숨통 끊기. 공격 능력 평가?
Oh, that might actually... Yep, that staggered her. Dang it. And then, yep, this should stagger, and then we will be in for a good
모든
round
걸
afterwards.
가져둘 순 없었어.
Oh, did that not?
아, 여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
Oh, come on. How did that not stagger? It was right at the line, even.
기쁨이란 건
You
이런
jerk.
사소한 일에도 슬며시 따라오나 봐요. 모두가 노력한 덕분에 업무가 일찍 끝날 것 같은 지금처럼 말이에요.
Oh, great, and there's just nothing that's being clashed. Or nothing that can clash Up to Sinclair and Otis, but I think honestly she's gonna get it. Yeah.
무형,
This is a Zishan
마지막은
attack, basically. And okay, it's only meant to stagger him, gotcha. Let's go! He was certainly a powerful foe despite the casual way in which he carried himself. We'd already experienced a hint of his strength then. He invaded our room. Oh, and more of them? Jeez. But if we were to try to create a distance between us and where the Sea Branch are waiting to strike us, then we'll definitely try to exploit that opening. Considering that we had to keep Zishan safe, I wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Is it hard to recall your training outsider lessons? Remember that your gaze is form as well. Your enemies will take notice if you don't stop constantly eyeing at the door like a novice. Jeez. Picking up on every little detail. The night drifter produced another tree branch from his clothes and quickly cast it towards the doorway, behind which the Heisho were gathered. And with a thwack, the heavy roof atop the large door instantly crumbled, burying it and blocking off the snakes from entering. It was as though he hit an invisible weakness of the brickwork. Bumbling Hyrix promise to bring real change to Hongwan has given rise to a certain intrusive thought that was put to sleep long ago. Once upon a time, a blade fiend of an infamous syndicate earned himself the hollow honor of joining the 10 Blades of the East. Yet, what use is all that, if he could not stop his little girl from passing on before her old man on a restructuring day? The world averted its gaze from me, so I looked away in return, leaving behind my rooms, my steel, picked up a simple tree branch to be my sole companion. When I abandoned both my honor and name, all that remained was a life of living for the sake of living, nothing more. And I believed the same fate would doubtless come for the rotten land of Hongyuan as well, just as it had for this useless drunk, devouring it in the surging darkness as the sun falls yonder. Aw. Doubt reared its head for the first time. Oh, let's go. It is the rooster's cry that signals the night's end. The sun rises even in Hongyuan. Listen well, for your final lesson begins. Emptiness of sound. Keep the venom within and let it not leave your tongue. Emptiness of form. One who aims to bring change to these lands must do so without the knowledge of curmudgeons too logged in wicked traditions. Emptiness of mind. In Hongyuan, a land where even the sky lies out of sight, do not let your mind be too transparent. Do not let the Heisho stray from your presence again, not even for a moment. Rule of fear is a detestable thing, yet you will gain nothing by appearing like an easy mark. So basically you have to steel yourself for literally every attack. Anything that could come, you have to be prepared for it, and can't show any weakness to anyone. wordlessly tying the grip around her weapon. Emptiness makes for such a pleasant sight, doesn't it? Let's go, Zishan. Kill him. Murder him. Jeez, so little damage.
무, 무형, 마지막은
Shing.
무념.
Oh my gosh. Yep. The night drifter stumbled. He smelled of pungent, bitter wine. And the unseethed dregs of old, cloudy wine settle, and the bitter life is left behind. The clear, crisp waters shall spring forth, twinkling under the sun's apricity. Alright, that was cool. That was a cool finisher to that.
아직 못 자라. 여러분들. 왜 그렇게
Alright, we only
뒷걸음질을
have a...
하시는 건가요?
Wait, is this it? No, it can't be it. There has to be one more thing to this. I know it says 8.5 total. I refuse to believe this is it, though. And that this is just going to be a short stream of 30 minutes because I was just too lazy to finish it. The incident was quickly swept under the rug as independent actions of an anonymous, unaffiliated assassin only known as the Drifter. As he was not registered to any kind of life insurance plan, his body was buried among the many unnamed graves. Yeah, you heard there was an unsavory incident. That's all you heard. Must say it's fortunate that no important blood was spilled. A nameless, faceless man infiltrating the living quarters of Dagwanyan. I can only be glad that he met the deserved fate. Anyone who was at the site could attest to the fact my guests and I were assaulted by the Heisho Sea as well. If anyone's going to be held responsible, don't you agree that the blame should fall squarely on whoever decided to send the snakes to that particular location at the specific time, Big Sister Yuan-chan? Yet they testify that their presence was only to eliminate the Drifter of the Night who dared sneak into Dagwanyan. Earlier than your own Heisho pack, even. In your impatience to see my growth, asked that same master to harm me. You've certainly outdone yourself. He was nothing more than a boorish executioner. I hope you won't be blaming your dear sister for the crime that man has committed independently. It was all him. Yep, you had nothing to do with it. I believe this only reinforces my argument that the people of Dagwanyan aren't the only people here who believe that you are terribly out of your depth. Rest assured I won't ever forget those lessons. I understand that many of you may be unhappy or frustrated with me, but you know what's an undeniable truth? That I am still the legitimate victor of the family. Yep, that is true. No one can take that away from you. Sure, Big Sister Yuan-chan might know more about the details of the administration. She might fill your pockets for now, but in the long run, you know she does not have Hongyon's best interests at heart. Inadequate as I may be... Oh no, I think that does work. It's inadequate I may be, but I am still the Chief Executive Director here at H-Corp, and you, dear Big Sister, are only a temporary visiting outsider from Q-Corp. As its hierarch, I know exactly what Hongyuan needs, and I will give the best of my efforts to bring my vision for this land to reality. Let's go! Take your place, Zishan. A place where no one needs to live in fear, where one does not need to project fear. I never would have known a month ago that our hierarch had such vast ambitions. She's really saying, "Aw." The 4 great houses and I, we ruled and knew this land like the back of our hands before you were even a fetus. Yeah, that's definitely gonna win you some points there, Yuan-chun. I suppose that's why Dongwon's growth never seemed to stop, while more and more people outside it seemed to be falling to their deaths from their homes with every restructuring day. Don't you know the plastic nature of humanity? People will get used to the shadows when the heavens are shrouded. So if you won't cooperate with us, we will. Your us is... Let's go! Kick her out! Forget about all of your under-the-table deals and vote with your hearts. Shinzo Sasageo. Seem very confident. This is so nice. Come on, Zishan. I can't wait to see what you do. Winning those exams has nothing to do with guaranteeing the results of the vote of no confidence. At this point, the vote seems like a mere formality. Harumph, I say. With how often she's changing the conditions of these tests and votes, we can hardly trust her to be consistent. That is indeed in stark contrast with the hierarch who promised 30 days of return time and met it precisely on the dot. It is clear which one of them should provide more stability. Let's go! You got yourself you screwed yourself over, Yuan-chun. She's not petty, she knows when to be serious, and I think she's got a good grip of the gravity of war without being consumed by the fear of it. And she remembered my name. Poor Xia Huazhen. With her eloquence, strategic prowess, and boldness, I believe that the current family hierarch is well qualified for her position. I also have faith that she will not ill-treat those of lower station. If she got the handle of how to treat the heart of the smallest child, then I believe she has the capacity. Let's go. Why would I be remiss to judge so quickly? She has shown remarkable change and improvement over a month. That is impressive. I say she is someone of rare talent we mustn't lose so easily. Japan omitted, jeez. She's been at the center of all kinds of fun, entertaining events in the world as I've lost and gained my neck. Just think about the amusement she'll bring as the family hierarch. Incredible. A state of crisis specifically refers to a situation in which the hierarch is unable to perform their duties or is affected by serious physical or mental impairment. The chain of command, basically. I am both sound of mind and body, and I can handle all duties appertaining to the seat of the family hierarch, which means that your services are no longer needed here. Not that they were ever needed. Let's go. Kick her out. I suppose you didn't spend the whole month lounging around. Savor this little victory for a while. I understand that was a significant endeavor for you to attain it. And please do watch your health. You've always been a sickly child come winter, haven't you? Remember that the only way is down once you've reached the peak. Except when you actually play peak, because then the only way down is, you know, the helicopter ride that saves you. But whatever. But our time shall come. Hong Yuan without the Xian longworm will fall behind and get crushed under the wheels of progress. Balyu said that he smells no freight. Aww. Zhu Baoshai, no. Crawling in the muck alongside those lowly plebeians must have dulled with his senses. No, don't say those things, Baoshai. I still love you. Balyu, you won't come back. I can't make him come back. I understand that now. At least not. Oh, and you're gonna try to take her? Even my own family has cast me out. What could I... no! No, she's the perfect grooming victim now. The strategies of old say that one must stir trouble in the east and strike from the west. Now that trouble is stirred in H Corp, they will hardly have the wherewithal to fix their eyes upon the goings of Q. When the time comes, your fragrance shall spread beyond H Corp to Balyu. I trust that he will never sit idly by when danger threatens Jia Zishan. Even you are blinded to the shadows cast by your own lamplight. Nuh-uh. No! Don't take her away, Yanchun. If you do, I hope we come to kill you. I am your only remaining light after... Oh, no. No. Balshai, no. My beloved. Dang. One person's victory is another defeat. At least Ishan gets her cool coat and whatever. Given that Mephistopheles still showed no signs of ever coming back, it seemed that we were to be assigned to various odd jobs. Ah, poor Ishan. Exaggeratedly waves her hand to make us leave. If we ever get the chance. I'm sure we've both had more than our fill of each other for this lifetime. If you ever need our help, our line's always open. Who needs whose help now? Oh, great. You still have to stay here in Hongwan, don't you? Did you find a place to stay? Instead of going out there again and risk getting scammed, Yi Huangyan's open, you know. I'm just extending my generosity and giving you an opportunity to be more efficient. Of course you are. Yeah, you're just doing it because it's what you have to do as the hierarch, not because you're a friend. After pelting us with that rapid-fire answer without giving us even a second to reply, she whipped around and left to join Wei. Heck yeah, Don Quixote. Did the last even teach a proper class? Oh, don't tell me her class consisted of her showing off those figurine collections and forcing the students to sit through another one of them obscure lore Heck yeah, Don Quixote is just a Warhammer 40k lore channel. I sure hope Roja didn't totally get shown up in her own area of expertise. Smoky lass with a penchant for abbreviations. What an interesting title to give her. Or do you just abbreviate your way through the whole lesson? And no smoking in front of kids. Speaking of which, you got some awesome tricks up your sleeve for Yoshi. I never thought you'd know how to do things like that. People learn when there's a need. She does look so strange without her cigarette. Ever since the classes began, Ryoshi started looking far off into the distance with an odd expression. Sometimes she'd hum a melody we hadn't heard of before. I'm so scared for you, Ryoshi. What are we gonna have to suffer through with you? Would've been nice to see different sides of everyone. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about once we head back, huh? I really wasn't sure where I could possibly get started. Well, since Zishan's given us the option, let's head back to Yi Honglan. Glad to see you're in good health again, Wei. Haven't you been repeatedly eyeing their departure day on the calendar over and over with a look that could just as well be mournful? That's because I couldn't wait to get those free... She is just an Ojo-sama. That is all she is right now. Now that the company has departed, I suppose peace shall reign over Dongguan Yan for a while. I believe you are now prepared to stand alone against whatever Charl comes your way. Aww. Aw, that's so nice of her. Man, that's a good combat tip. Every skill consists of at least one coin. Such a great combat tip. And yeah, that is everything. I was so close to getting all of them mastered. Unfortunately, was unable to. And of course, she has no ego. It's not even a Zane ego, which is nice to know. And yeah, now I'm kind of sad that this is only 40 minutes. Because, like, I just want to kick myself now. Because, like, yeah, that is just the event. It is just those 12 stages, I guess. A U branch. Also, I didn't even know there was a welfare in this. So let's just get him now.
개명을 허락하셨어요. 마침 한동안에 드글거리는 해충을 꿰찌르고 후벼팔 시간이 찾아온 거죠.
The time has come. Oh wait, no, this is egg, Claire. That's what it is. Okay, understood. I was wondering how people got him. Might as well get the expensive stuff. And then where is it? There he is. The U branch. U.
억울할 것 없어요. 당신이 여기서 죽는 건 운이 나빠서도 죽은의 눈밖에 나서도 아니니까. 그저 네가 터무니없이 약했을 뿐.
Also, thank you, my one Twitch viewer. But the doggone y'all not declare the end of the family hierarchy. As far as I know. Then what are they doing marching on this main street in broad daylight? Red-crested game fowls march grimly under the sun at the hour when shadows are short. There weren't any stomping of hooves or beating of drums, but anyone who'd been living in Hongwon couldn't help but shrink with terror at the sight of this flock. If they seem to be marching towards Dagwanyan. Could it be treason? Impossible. Ishmael of the Jia family may have had a relatively weak force, but we've all seen it, haven't we? This is still such a weird thing to come across. The Irish-Chinese baby. Yes, the victory was uncontestable. She was bold, ambitious, and more importantly, legitimate. And just what in the world are they... No, let's not linger on it. We best head back and lock ourselves inside. We don't want to get caught outside when these violent beasts do their thing. Merchants who are getting ready to open their stalls closed back up, while children who are about to leave quickly ushered indoors by their parents. The hay show may indeed wield terrifying power, but it almost seems as though they are somewhat overreacting. It need not be mentioned that the roosters were hardly the most powerful, nor the most fearful, inducing beasts of the hay show packs. But no resident of Hongyuan found this behavior odd. Everyone at Hongyuan knew that if the roosters walked the streets, an all-out war must have broken out somewhere. By the time we get to Shi Xiaolong's room, they'll probably start turning the lights off at Hongyuan. So why'd the Lord choose us for this mission, I wonder? Nighttime's usually for snakes and hares, isn't it? No reason to hide and be all covert, that's why. I'm not complaining. Haven't you been getting tired of fighting amongst ourselves, sinking our claws into our own? I guess that's true. Roosters have very little to do in times of peace. At most, they'd be summoned as guards, but even then, no one would really aim to give them an excuse to actually go all out. But not this master. Xiaolong of the Shi family, huh? Isn't he a member of the H-Corp board? The other board members won't be happy to hear this. Maybe our lord's planning something big. I wouldn't mind being used and discarded as pawns as long as I get discarded on the battlefield. But I'm pretty sure our current lord wouldn't waste us like that. I guess so. Sure as something I'll give him that. The way he wields the other branches is certainly a sight to behold. Still, I hope the board of directors fights back. If they do, they'll be sending soldiers of their own, right? Sinclair, no. I've always wanted to be in this fight after fight after fight. Befitting the station of a member of the board, the room we walked into was awe-inspiringly wide. Unfortunately, we don't get to see it. But none of it deterred the child. He giddily grabbed his weapon and marched on. The Lord commanded that this was to be an extermination, so let's sweep from floor to floor, toward the absolute joy of battling that awaited him. It's not gonna be enough, dude. Well, thank you, architectural engineer. Not even Serpents or Hares would find it easy to infiltrate. You only have to survive until the motion of no confidence is put to vote, and flee through the secret exit. Oh no. Horrifying. Indeed, it seemed they triggered every trap on their way up. Oh my gosh. The flock of roosters standing by the door were practically torn to shreds, their skin and flesh cut to ribbons and hanging loose, their feathers broken and bloodied. But their bloodshot eyes only burned with mad ferocity. The pain and struggle only seemed to invigorate them as their every move seemed to be practically vibrating with excitement. Those mad roosters can't be negotiated with. You have to run. Yep. Even when they were somehow able to lodge a battle axe in their shoulders, their thrashing only grew wilder. Don't tell me they can do this all because of the saying the chicken with its head cut off. Don't tell me that saying has anything to do with how broken these guys are. The mad dance of roosters finally met their match, only after most of the soldiers were wiped out. A sizable, rather expensive-looking workshop gear swept the room, and in a blitz turned two overzealous roosters to mush. Perhaps they saw a glimmer of hope. Just pretend. Jeez. Poor guys. He confidently stepped forward only to be flabbergasted. None of the roosters were going after him. He swings his weapon, crushes a rooster's leg, but none of them even bat an eye in his direction. They're excessively going after the cheese. So dedicated to their mission. Nice. We don't want a good fight, we're just looking for interesting. The guest, by his efforts, was only able to protect one or two major members of the family, but he could not stop the massacre. In a chaotic storm of blades, dozens of lives were lost, and the flaming swords of the roosters burned up any hiding places to ash. Indeed, the roosters weren't looking for a good fight. They were looking to get into as many as they could, and to drench themselves in the hottest clashes. The fighting roosters would turn away from the mighty and instead go off to seek different battlefields, as they're just cockfights. But one of them, the child, was staring quietly into the guest's eyes with an indiscernible look, before slowly walking up to him. Poor guy. If you really were strong, so strong you would prove too much for the roosters, then you wouldn't have been staring at our flock. You would have been met by a tiger. Our new lord's particularly good with wielding the Heisho. Let's spark the blood flame blade. Oh jeez, that single clash was enough for him to realize that he was spent, that he couldn't even handle a single rooster. The roosters high on blood and battle were dancing an endless party of death. Feed me an Anamna worm, make me write a contract of your lord once. Oh, but we can't do that. Once the blood flame begins to burn, I can hardly let it go out. The sword keeps itself burning via the friction of blood against oil, which means we can't stop the bloodshed. That is terrifying. Just utterly terrifying. They were just happy to kill. Oh, that's so cool, though. It's so edgy and scary, but so cool still. And then let me just get the levels up. Because I just have a billion of these tickets, apparently. Okay. Andy's level 50. Andy's level 55. My voice does not want to live up to itself, apparently. And I thought I got a new one. I do not remember which one I got, though. I guess I could actually just go back to the shop to look for it. Which one did I buy? Oh, it's the effect band. Okay. Which one do we get rid of then? Probably Claral Cathy, unfortunately. Actually, no, it's probably this one. I did not realize they had this one, though. Shoot, okay. What is the effect on this? I forgot I have to move it up just to see it, so... You change to Oblivion, you change to the effect banner. Oh, it's just a little aw. That's kind of a lame effect if it's just putting the thing in. But I was only really intending to do the rest of the event for stream. Let me switch scenes over back to here and just muse on what to do. Cause like it's not even an hour. Still not even sure if the Twitch is actually going, because I've got 1, no preview, 2, it's still unstable for whatever reason. So I guess I could talk my plans for the future, because I was tempted to get Silksong to stream that, but I'm not entirely sure on it. There's the Call of Duty game that I want to stream as well. And also, Volcano Princess is one I kind of want to play as... I want to do as a stream too. So I've got maybe a couple games to do that with. Shadowverse also released not only a new set, but also a new story mode. So I might play that, just because I actually really liked the previous 2. And I do have a plan for a video again. I actually have a couple ideas. One of them is just more Noble Phantasms, but with like more effort into it, I guess. Trying to make it more dynamic and not just me standing in an area with changing poses. I want to try to do more for that. And then I've got something planned for Christmas. I'm still working out the kinks of it, but I hope you will all enjoy it. And I think that's it for all my plans. Unless there's going to be like some special game that comes out that I just need to play or whatnot. I don't fully know. This is why I need a Twitch, or this is why I need to chat so often. Because I do not know what to do to keep it going. Because, like, sometimes I'm just spent. Sometimes I just have an idea in mind, and then that idea is like, oh, hey, it's actually really short because you are cursed to constantly get really far in one thing, stop it for a while, and then once you come back, it's like 20 minutes of content. I hate doing that. It's happened so often. It is just a curse I have to live with at this point. So annoying. But I really want to keep the stream going is the thing. Just to maybe catch some more people. I did get a YouTube view, it looks like, though. I'm not sure if that's me or not. So I guess I could... Part of me wants to do card games right now, because I could just do Shadowverse. I could just do the story mode for that. I could load up Hearthstone, show off a stupid deck of mine that was influenced by Raren. And also, I guess, Clark Hellscream. But part of me wants to just play Rematch is just such a fun game. Like, I love it so much, even though some of my teammates will just be annoying. Because Alright, I have to get this out of my system. I know I made a tweet about it, but Rematch goes through 2 different modes, which have, like, 2 different players to it. It has the absolute pinnacle blue lock experience, where every, like, action is very tight, you have very good teamwork. And the other one is that you just have a game that just, as soon as you lose 1 point, your entire team loses all motivation to play, or starts to become self-sabotaging. And I really hate players like that, because it's literally like, okay, we lost 2 goals. Let me just either baby rage quit, or just score a bunch of own goals. And it's happened so often to me, I hate it so much. I had one where I was goalkeeper, it was like a 4v5, I'm pretty sure. And one of my own teammates was trying to work with the enemy to score on us, just to get the mercy roll. And it just... I hate, just lose with dignity and all, please. Stupid jerks. Gosh. At least one of us wants to have fun with the game. So actually, you know, I've talked myself into playing Rematch. Let me set up all the information for it. Gotta change stream title. Alright, and we will get this started. It just had an update as well. I think crossplay is live now. I'm actually gonna read it. Yep, alongside crossplay. Thank you, mini dev update 4. Just gotta get the game loading now. Let me also change this up. Oh, there it is. I'm just missing it entirely. Please. Okay, let's go. So I'm still Plat 2. I've not left Plat. I just honestly kind of like playing 5v5. It's just really fun. I can do 3v3s if I have to. But Rematch is just so fun. Hopefully both crossplay enabled, the queue times are going to be a bit faster. Yep, we do have crossplay. Default enabled, let's go. What even is this? This hair's not bad, I don't think. Is it? It's only for coins, though. Curse you. Curse you for having such a good thing behind that. Wrong ones. Unfortunately, one of the problems with Rematch also is queue times. No clue why this thing is so large, though. What the heck? I need the... yeah, the mappings are fine. Is there any way I can change the, like, size of the thing? Crosshair size, there we go. What's the pink crosshair? Really? How is 0.1 and 0.2 that much of a difference? I keep hitting the wrong ones. My brain just keeps automatically going for a different thing. I'm curious what that symbol above White Cave Void is. I wonder if that's like they're on a different system or something. Oh, is it? Oh no, that's the captain's sleeve. Okay, that makes sense. Honestly, that's really cool to help identify that. Because that is such an iconic thing.
My bad. Stay sharp.
Yeah, you go in there. Missed the shot, or missed the goal. Now it's already across the way. And now it's in, yep, because the baited. Ah, I got baited so dang. I will change it back just 'cause. Okay, I guess I have to do it outside of game then. Come on, Mori. You need to work with me. Thought you were gonna chip that, but alright. Let's go. Get the double chip. Dang. Couldn't get that on the ground. Keeper's got it, and getting those return goals is really fun, though. How did I not get it? Dang. Shoot. Couldn't get the body block off. Still no clue why Twitch is unstable. I will definitely look into it after streams, because, like, I don't think it happened before. I don't think there's high activity in my, like, house right now. Come on, dude. I reckon I was too close of it, I guess. Dang it. Shoot. I thought it was right on that. How did I go right past it?
Good job! Nice! Well played!
Yick. Stupid connection as well, where it's like, oh hey, the ball's there, but no, not really, actually. Either I got the ball or I didn't. Why do you keep showing it like I did get it?
Options!
Oh, grain wall up front, so chipping that actually did absolutely nothing. Cool. At least Mori's a good goalkeeper. Like that.
My fault. Sorry.
Not going forward. Also, man, what a mess over there. Let's go. This is what rematch is. It's just the insane back and forth. This is one of the good matches. Unfortunately, I'm on keeper now, so I'm the last defense, but I'm not great at goalkeeper. Come on. Let's hecking go. Now I'm free from keeper. Good job, Captain. I used to think you're Captain. Yeah, you are Captain. Good job, Captain. Get the OT on.
Yeah. My bad.
I was not holding sprint game, I was not sliding. Let's go. Let's go. Good job, teammates. I feel like I was definitely the weakest member of the team again. Let's see what the points say, though. Nope, I was actually middle of the pack. Actually, I was second best on our team. Nice. Let's keep the train going, then. We got one victory. I just love this game. A 5-second jeez. This is like a rarity, I swear. Must be all the crossplay people getting on. Or maybe it's just people coming back because they saw an update. I honestly didn't think that would reach. Dang. This ball is just going everywhere but where it needs to. jeez. Looks like this is gonna be a blue lock game. Probably gonna get an overthrow past you. Gonna rub my eye. Come on, alright. Nope, okay. Ah, shoot.
I'm on it.
Come on. I'm not sure who that passed. It probably wasn't me because the guy was right over there. And then just, I wasn't looking at the place I needed to. So now I gotta work back our point. Spent half the game just to lose it. But we can easily get it back. That is way too far back, dude. And I cannot run for that because it is halfway up the pitch. Shoot. Stupid slide. Alright, if you... Okay. Yeah. Gotta trade back. I gotta own up to the goalkeeper role. Jeez. Come on. Yeah, just force it through the middle if you have to. He's definitely out of stamina if he's going at that speed. Oof, so close.
Mine.
Oh, just got the 2-on-1 at the wall. Gotta get to the other side, because, you know, side Alex was completely open. And we got the point back. Good job, team. And that was the captain too, nice. Let's go. I'm not even sure how any of that worked out, but let's go. Just a complete easy goal, apparently. Like, that just went from just player to player in that pass chain. Kind of like that. Just gotta get it to keeper. Oh no, no. Dang. I think I need to be closer for that jump to work. Come on. Going into overtime again. Alright, we did it. All because I think he was like AFK or something, but like, we take those. Yeah, they left. Okay, so they either went AFK or had like connection issues then. Alright, you should grab the ball and kick it. Yep, there we go. Good game. Yes, I got the MVP. Let's go with a crisp 8,300. Heck yeah. And I can do one more before I think I end stream. Just because I want to do other stuff. Because I do want to work on that Christmas thing that I talked about earlier. I don't know if I've got two ideas. One of them is just I draw literally every component of it, and that's going to take a lot of time. The other one is I just get like a proper engine for like visual novel making, and I just use that instead. Because like that's probably the easier way to do it, because you just have all the probably like pre-generated stuff that's like the classic tropes, like maybe the mall, an open street, a home, stuff like that, and that'll just save me time. But I don't know. What I do know is that I need to get the script done first before I can do any of the other components. Because that is the proper, like, skeleton of the thing. Seriously, who was that one view during, apparently, like, 10:32 in the morning? Who was that one person? What's the Twitch inspect? Of course. Aliens insist with... Yeah, I literally just want to see what I have to for this. Like... Well, this tells me next to nothing. Like... Let me actually open up more of this, because, like, this just shows me... This is all I'm getting from it. Like... Like, okay, cool, yeah, I know it's high. Like, I don't know... why is it being high a bad thing? Like... And also, what does this tell me? What does any of this tell me? This was what, September 5th? This is literally today. Are these both from... These are both from today. Like... Oh wait, no, this was probably when I was doing the... This was probably... No, okay, this one might actually be for when I tried to go live, but Streamlabs was messing with me. Okay, it says you're stable, but why does it say unstable now? Or is it being this high bad? No, yeah, of course there's gonna be audio-video configuration that's bad because, like, it's just too high or something. Like, do I need to change the codec for it or something? This can cause buffering for low bandwidth users. Source could also be removed if bitrate is too high. I just don't know. I just do not know what I can do from that. Oh great, we're facing once again the same gamer who was in our last game, but also Dr. Tails from Mario 100% Real. I've played against him a couple times already. Like, I swear there's like a couple just rivalries I have on Rematch.
Keepers!
But at least it looks like we're getting a rematch game. Or a blue lock game.
Keepers! To me! Here!
Jeez. What a just good call, man. Cause like, okay, I'm gonna check. Cause like, yeah, YouTube has an excellent connection. So why is Twitch the weird one here? This is gonna bug me for like a little bit before I forget about it. Jeez.
My sorry.
What the heck was that goal? Just the kick from the starting position into the bottom left corner, bounce off the rim. Jeez. Let's go. And we just get one of our own back. Shoot.
My bad.
I should have kicked that, not passed it.
Stay sharp! Keepers! Keepers!
No one had that apparently.
Nice! Keepers!
Dang. I wish keepers would stop doing that, where it's like... they just keep calling it when you, like, miss a goal. Yeah, that's probably for the best, actually, instead of me slowly taking them out.
Keepers!
Come on. Dang it.
Sorry.
My bad.
Just fumbling over passes at this point now.
Keepers! Good job!
At least our keeper can keep it down for us. Lock me into that because I hit the trigger. Get that over. That's gonna get reversed on us. Shoot.
Pass!
That's if he can just pass.
To me! Keepers! Well done!
Gotta keep this going. You gotta get rid of that ball, dude. You get in corner. Or not, apparently. I guess I just don't know what I'm talking about.
Keepers! Keepers!
Yeah, I'm running, dude. Ah, shit, not slide.
Second!
Good game there, honestly. But I think that'll be it for streaming. At least for right now. Just because I'm worried about the Twitch thing still. I know it's fine on YouTube and whatnot. And I also have just finished the Limbus thing that I was going to do. So, I should probably set up for next stream and prepare that stuff. As well as make some progress on my current projects. Which I hope you enjoy the projects that I have. I really should have been working on the Halloween one. I know that. I've set that off for like 2 years at this point now. I don't know what's wrong with me when it comes to this stuff. But I hope you guys will stick with me through it. Thank you for the 150 followers on Twitter. That really helps as well. I'm getting a lot of pre-debut people following me. I don't know why. I assume it's probably just like marketing and branching out for themselves. Good luck to them all. But I'll still be here, practically streaming to one or nobody. But thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the VODs. Hopefully Twitch VOD is actually viewable and stuff. And I'm sorry I couldn't get Streamlabs to work. So have a good day, and bye-bye.